Hello and welcome to the Demo Gaming YouTube channel. I'm Antonio and today I'm here to share my patch 8.10 tier list. This patch was pretty big for junglers as they changed the XP, so the changes will mostly be in the jungle. In this list I go over S and A tier as they are the champions that are best suited for climbing this patch. Also a quick reminder that I have guides on some of the champions that are on this list. So please make sure to look for the graphic in the top right corner and it'll tell you which one you can learn more about. Top lane has not been changed very much since the patch was all about the jungle. However, they did nerf some tankier top laners like Sion and Dr. Mundo, and they did buff Poppy, but I doubt that 5 movement speed will do anything. So that being said, our S tier is Irelia, Singed, Dr. Mundo, and Kled. Even though they did nerf Dr. Mundo, I don't feel like it's enough to actually stop him. He still is great against champions who can't shred him, making it literally impossible to do anything against him, while he can still do damage to squishies. So for our A tier, we have Camille, Darius, Malphite, Vladimir, and Kayle. Malphite is definitely a very situational champion because he can get countered really easily, but you have one of the strongest engages in the game, and despite being a tank, you can do some serious damage with your full combo to squishies. Kayle is also a very situational champion since you need to scale to do anything, but once you do get there, it can be devastating. So the recent jungle changes have been really crazy as they changed the XP system, making it so you need to clear 4 camps to get to level 3. They also changed the Rift Sculler, so now it gives you a hell of a lot more XP. After you kill the first 2 initial crabs, one will spawn randomly. A lot of people have said that this is a nerf to the jungle, and recently after playing a bunch of games, it does feel like a complete monkey fest. Instead of just junglers contesting the Scuttle Crab like Riot wanted, now laners are starting to get involved. Dealing with laners who are trying to contest it makes things even more difficult to deal with, since I had to implement ganking, clearing, and placing vision while trying to fight 3 people in the river for the Scuttle Crab right when it spawns on a random side of the map, which can be a handful. The champions that benefit from this change are junglers who have healthy, fast clears and can duel. We also saw that Phase Rush got buffed, which means champions that run it, like Xin Zhao, also receive an indirect buff. So the S tier will be Xin Zhao, Graves, and Warwick. The A tier will be Jax, Kha'Zix, Trundle, Nunu, and Shyvana. This A tier is a little bit weird, but I have tested out every champion. The most situational champions here are Kha'Zix and Nunu. When you're playing Nunu, you need to make sure it fits your team comp and make sure that you have enough damage and that supporting your carries will actually mean something mid and late game. For Kha'Zix, you need to make sure that you don't get destroyed by the enemy team comp. So like if you're going against heavy peelers, and Jax, Trundle, and Shyvana are a bit more flexible and they are great at dueling and farming, which make them great this patch. Mid lane. So the mid laners we have for S tier are Talon, Fizz, and Annie. This didn't really change much from last patch. A tier is Twisted Fate, LeBlanc, and Malzahar. Choosing the ADC tier list was very difficult since there are many good choices. So for S tier we have Jinx, Israel, Draven, and Sivir. For A tier we have Kai'Sa, Twitch, and Xayah. Honestly, if you have a Rockin support, I would put Kai'Sa at S tier. So the S tier for support is a little bit more focused on carry supports since they have a greater chance of carrying and climbing. So our S tier champions are Bran, Morgana, Janna, and Rockin. The champions in our A tier are Taric, Soraka, Zillion, and Alistar. So that's it for this list. I wish I could talk a little bit more about the champions, but I am limited with time. If you would like to help out this channel, please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment for more videos in the future. If you have any suggestions, make sure to tell me, and yeah, that's it for this video. See you next time, guys.